All right, we've got our front frame mounts taken care of. We've got clearance underneath. Now we need to figure out a way to mount the back of the unit to the back of the frame. So what we're going to do is utilize these stock brackets, fabricate a piece that'll bolt here and to the frame of the wrecker unit. Now these rear brackets are basically designed to just hold the rear of the bed in place, and they don't have to handle the force that the winches are putting on those front brackets, but they still need to be strong. So we're going to use 3/8" steel plate to build them. While the bed's up in the air, it's also a good time to get rid of the old fender flares and anything else that we're not going to use. One of the biggest surprises was to find solid metal around the fender openings, since rust is almost always lurking under those rubber flares, especially on an old tow truck. Now, since a project like this will involve installing and removing the bed numerous times, that's another good reason to use a crane if you have one, because those 10 big dudes be getting pretty tired by now. All right, once you have all your brackets made and you've dealt with the fitment issues, finally you can bolt it all together. For now, we're using grade 5 bolts, but when we do the final assembly on this rig, we're definitely going to be using grade 8 hardware for strength. And all of a sudden, we got ourselves a tow truck. Kind of, because we're only halfway there. So the next thing that we're going to deal with is fuel tanks. All right, to mount your kegs, the first thing you have to do is decide where you're going to put them. And on a truck like this, the best place is going to be right back here in this pocket. That way we're going to have all kinds of room up in the front to build toolboxes or whatever else we want to do. Now, if we're going to mount it back in this area, obviously we have to have something to mount it to, and it has to be strong and functional. This is what we're going to do. Fortunately, we have some potential mounting points up here on the wrecker unit and down here on the 4-link bracket. So we're going to fabricate a plate that'll hold the kegs utilizing those mounting points. We're going to use 3/16" steel for strength, and for working metal this thick, the best tool to use is an Ironworker.